This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium out and about. This Infinium out and about is entitled A Few Things. Now, my MGTOW brothers, I'm over here in my neck of the woods at one of the waterways, which I believe leads to the intercoastal waterway system, and it's a mid-fall day, nice. The colors on the trees have not really shown up so much, but it is kind of crisp. Crows out here flying around and doing what they need to do. But my brothers, I just want to talk to you about a few things which are going on and get some content out there, because I haven't been doing so much lately because of life stuff. But the few things that I want to talk to you about is number one, if you are particularly a gamer, you might be aware that G4 TV finally collapsed. It collapsed last Sunday of this week. And my brothers, if you look back at some of my content, which was produced about 5 months ago, it was entitled "Woke Cannot Be Sustained," you will see that I basically called G4 TV's destruction and how it would implode. And you may be familiar with the story behind G4's implosion. It was basically because of one woman or womanist by the name of Frost, who got on the air and did her sexism and gaming rant and basically told male viewers of G4 TV to get lost. And that's exactly what they did. Now, in the months that happened, there was all types of things where it came out that the management, Comcast, which owns G4, that they basically supported it, and then no, they did not. And it's been a back and forth, basically saying that Frost was supported in what she did, and no, she wasn't. That she went rogue and did this on her own, this and that, whatever. The main thing is that when Frost made that rant, she should have been immediately fired. And along with her, Adam Sessler, all the ones that agreed with that type of thing, drove away the viewers, insulted the viewers, male viewers in particular, they should have been fired. But Comcast and G4 decided not to go with that. They decided to instead support Frost. And then when the bleeding got so bad, they suddenly dropped Frost. So who knows as to whether or not Frost went rogue or actually Comcast supported her in what she did. You know, there's some stories going around that she took the original script off of the teleprompter and replaced it with the rant, and the people didn't know about it. There's some stories saying no, that they didn't. Let's see. That they didn't know about it. I had to stop because, again, I'm right here by myself in the corner of a parking lot, and this lady came up and parked right next to me. That's why I don't do any more out and abouts, because, again, she came and tried to see what I'm doing. But nevertheless, Frost, it is unknown whether she did this rogue-wise or tried to do this thing with the support of Comcast and G4 TV. But nevertheless, G4 TV is now gone. And nevertheless, it is because of what she did, this woke garbage that she pushed out, and caused this whole thing to happen, caused this whole implosion. And G4 TV, it has a long legacy and history of not only gaming, but before it was tech TV. So there is decades long history of that platform being there, and it was destroyed within a year because of Frost and her selfishness and the rant that she had. But again, my brothers, that is just the tip of the iceberg of what is going on, what is happening, the type of wokeness that is coming towards failure, dramatic failures. You see all types of movies failing. You see all types of things going on. Let's see this again. This lady did on purpose. On purpose. Just wow. My brothers, is wow. It's just wow. Just totally wild, on purpose. But my brothers, again, you see the types of failures, the types of things that are going on, which is leading me to two other things. The first is Megyn Kelly. Now, we all know, here's another guy, simp, all the way down here. I'm going to pause this and just try to find another spot. Okay, I'm back. And I'm in another spot. I'm on the other side of the park where I was. And I'm by myself again. But basically, my brothers, I was by myself in a corner of a parking lot, alone. And just because I was doing content, this lady came parked right next to my car for no reason, in front of me, walks in front of me. And the dude that is always on the other side of the parking lot saw me doing what I was doing. He has to come down here, come over where I was, and talking on his phone and everything. And this is what I face every time I try to do out and about. I can't, when I do a setup, I can't do it in privacy when I'm in public. I can't, no matter what I do in terms of trying to position myself to be private in what I'm doing, somebody will come by and eventually get in my way, and cause me problems and stuff like that. And I have to kind of stop what I'm doing and kind of stop what I'm thinking about, to deal with it. But nevertheless, getting back to what I was saying, first you have Megyn Kelly, who came out against Olivia Wilde for the issues with Dr. Peterson. And my brothers, you might be aware of when Dr. Peterson was questioned about Olivia Wilde's movie, which is about him, I'd say, he began to cry about it. And apparently there was some back and forth about it, and apparently Olivia Wilde highly condemned Dr. Peterson about what he was crying about. And he was crying about the insensitivity to men, basically, that is brought upon them by womanism. And so Megyn Kelly came out against Olivia Wilde and basically slammed her and this and that and whatever. And Megyn Kelly also read some facts about men, about the suicide rates, about all the issues that are going on, all the issues that men face because of womanism. And I said all of that to say that, yes, Megyn Kelly is correct in what she's saying, but my brothers, what Megyn Kelly essentially regurgitated on the air was widely known. It was widely known for years by the manospheres. And this is typical of what I consider to be nothing more than clickbait. It is not so much that Megyn Kelly is on the side of men. She is doing that essentially for clickbait, to get popularity among men, but not to do anything to help men. And I also, in conjunction with Megyn Kelly, I wanted to speak about Candace Owens. Now, Candace Owens is running around with her expose on BLM, Black Lives Matter. And I would say of Candace Owens, my opinion of her is the same as with Megyn Kelly. Now, Candace Owens, again, what she's saying is correct. Black Lives Matter is a scam. It is a humongous scam. It is the type of scam that's despicable because it has caused great destruction and has really pushed forward the racial divide in this country instead of trying to bring it down, so to speak, trying to resolve the issues, I should say. But Candace Owens has done this expose on Black Lives Matter, and I think she's running around now with Kanye West, and they have White Lives Matters shirts and stuff like that going on. But again, what Candace Owens is saying about Black Lives Matters was widely known in the manospheres, and it has been pointed out in the manospheres years ago. The distinction between it being a solution to the racial problems versus it being a creator of greater racial problems, that was widely known in the manosphere. So Candace Owens is basically regurgitating what is widely known, and in my opinion is just using it for clickbait to make herself famous. And so what I'm saying, my brothers, is yes, these women, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, they are correct in what they're saying, but my brothers, we should be careful about accepting them into our circles, because the danger that presents, because these women are not out to help us. They are not out to help us. They are not out to do anything in terms of changing the laws, changing the situations that are going on where men are being divorced, raped, where men are being thrown into jail over crazy charges like, just smiling at a woman. All these types of things. There's nothing being done, and there's nothing being promoted by these women to do anything to stop these things from proceeding. And in my opinion, things have gotten far worse. And my brothers, I'm going to bring it back to this whole situation with the woke thing and like G4 going down. The basic reason why these women, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, And all the Nawals that are running around saying that they support men, that they don't want to see the men destroyed. They don't want to see harm being brought to men. That these women who have been quiet all along are now saying that we need men to come back. The reason why this is happening is because of situations like G4. That implosion of G4 is the tip of the iceberg of what woke is going through. Woke is going down in flames, and everything that is undergirded by woke is failing. And see, women like Candace Owens, women like Megyn Kelly see these things, and like the chameleons that they are siding with the side that is quote unquote winning. And what is happening is that men are waking up and they are seeing that the only way for them is to go their own way, and to do so irregardless about how the feminist plantation state feels about them, how they are disparaged, to do things like going and getting passports, to do things like building their own businesses and doing it without the aid of women, to not mentor women, to not share with women their ideas, the things that they're building, all these types of things. Women are being locked out by men overall. And women like Megyn Kelly and Candace Owens, they realize that, and they're doing everything to make themselves look good in the eyes of men so that they will not be locked out. That's what's happening, my brothers. And so that's why you have to be careful about allowing these types of women into our circles, so to speak, because again, it's not about, oh, I don't like Megyn Kelly. It's not about, I don't like Candace Owens because she's this and that. It's about what they're doing and the harm, potential harm they could bring. Because again, it's all about us. It is not about these women. It is all about us and what we need to do as men to take care of ourselves and to be what we need to be, which is free with the liberty to live free. And we don't need at this time any type of regurgitation of known issues, of types of just bombastic type of, yeah, I'm on your side now and I always knew this was wrong. We don't need that. What we need is our freedom. What we need is our peace. And these women have to understand that it is beyond regurgitation of issues. It is beyond the types of things that they're doing, smiling in our faces, but in the end, nothing is being done to change the situation, to change the issues. Nothing is being done. And in fact, again, things are getting worse, in my opinion. So again, my brothers, what is going on, we need to keep our eyes open. And not only that, we need to be cognizant of what is being said, who is saying what, and remain focused on what is first. And that what is first is ourselves. What is first is being what we're designed to be as men, no matter what. no matter what is being said, no matter what is being done, to focus on ourselves, to focus on our pathway to freedom, and to go our own way as free men. Again, my brothers, this is not about, I don't like this one, I don't like this woman, and she needs to shut up and just stay out of the manosphere. It is about the things that are being done, and the things that are being done off of our backs for the promotion of their selves, and nothing being done to help we men. That's what it's about. And so, my brothers, as I close this session out, I just want you to think about that. And I always say, in terms of my content, in terms of comments that I've left on various sites, to consider the profound nature of your freedom as men. Consider those things. Consider your capability and your abilities now as free men. My brothers, again, that is the most important thing. Not what these women are saying, not what a Frost is saying, not what a Megyn Kelly is saying, not what any of these people, Candace Owens. It is the profound nature of your freedom as men. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium out and about. My MGTOW brothers, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.